we're going to turn this into this. And I'm going to show you how in just a second. As always, we're starting out by combing the hair into its natural state. And we're going to be cutting the hair down with the 1.5 guard, and we're going with the grain of the hair. As you can see, it's been a very long time since he's had a haircut, but we're going to bring him back to life. And the lever is closed, by the way. So when the lever is open or fully back, that means it cuts off less hair. And when it's closed or all the way forward, that means it cuts off more hair. And as always, you want to be careful around the crown area. Okay, now we're going to begin making our bald guideline. And this is going to be a drop fade, so you see me drop it down in the back. There are many names for this haircut, but I call it a mid drop fade. It really just depends on where you are, and different states use different terminology, but in essence, I call this a mid drop fade. Okay, now we're going to make our next guideline, and we're going to take the clipper with the lever fully open. And we're going to make a guideline about 1 inch. And notice how I'm going to leave the area by his C-cup or his arch. I'm going to leave that area darker, because I want that area to pop whenever I get ready to line him up. Okay, now we're going to close the lever and begin attacking that bottom line. Notice how I dip down when it comes to his arch. I don't go up as high. Okay, now we're going to begin to gradually open the lever. So you open it about halfway and go up just a little bit more. And notice how I'm not really digging into his skin. I'm letting the clipper do the work. Okay, and then you see me open it up one more time, about 3/4 of the way. And I'm going right up under that next line. You don't want to go past that line, because then you will raise your guideline, and then you will have to end up taking the fade higher, and that's not what we want to do. Okay, next we take on the 1 guard with the lever fully open, and we make another guideline. And we're going to make this one about 1 inch as well. And we're still dipping down when it comes to that arch area, because I want to leave that dark, as I just stated. So we close the lever and we're going up under that 1 guard open. So with the 1 guard, it's open, closed, and then halfway. Okay, now I'm going halfway. So I went open first, then I just went closed. Now I'm going halfway. So basically you're doing the top, the bottom, and then connecting it in the middle. And then here we're going to take the half guard. With the half guard, you go halfway, and then you go closed. And you're doing this right up under that 1 guard. Okay, and then we close it. Okay, now we're going to blend into the top. So I cut the top down with the 1.5. So here I'm taking the 2 guard and I'm going to go against the grain just to blend into that 1.5. It's very important to keep combing the hair because you want it to fall back into its natural state. So that way, whenever they brush or style their hair will fall naturally and it will show the blend. Okay, now we have on the 1.5 guard and we're going up under that 2 guard. And sometimes you have to manipulate the clipper using the corners and different angles just to get the hair to cut smoothly. And then here I just have on the 1 guard, I see a little bit of weight in the middle of the fade. So I'm just going to blend that out and make everything connect together. And I'm not using a lot of pressure. I'm just really trying to just flick at certain spots and blend everything together. And then the last touch, I'm just doing some spot mopping, just cleaning up any dark spots that I see. But other than that, that's the system, guys, and you do that all the way around the entire head. So I'm just repeating the same exact process. So I'm just gonna sit back and let you guys watch this. I know I may sound like a broken record when I say this, but experience is the best teacher. You can watch these videos all day, but until you actually get these clippers in your hand and actually cut someone's hair, you will never get it. The more you cut hair, the more you will get comfortable with it. Okay, so now we're moving on to one of my favorite parts of the haircut, which is the edge up. To me, a nice edge up just makes the haircut come together. It's like the icing on the cake. And see, this is the reason that I left his arch area darker, just because it'll pop more if you leave it darker. So whenever I do drop fades, I like to leave this area darker just because it gives it that extra pop. It just adds another dimension to the haircut. And now we're moving on to the front. You just want to find a nice balance between sharp and natural. And right here, you don't want to push anything back. You just want to keep it as natural as you can. I could have went up a little higher and made it more crisp. That's not the look that I'm going for, because once it grows back, it will look terrible. And then now we're going to move on to the beard line up. So I'm just using some shave gel to just soften up the hair and to make the razor glide easier. As always, you see me using my thumb to create tension on the skin. And this helps the razor glide more smoothly. And with the beard, we want to keep it as high as possible, but you still want to get that nice crisp line. So I always tell people, whenever you're doing beards, you have to make multiple passes with the razor. So once you make that first line, you always want to comb away the residue, because that won't be the true line. Now I apologize, my arm was in the way at this camera angle, but I tried to give you guys the best view that I could. So you see me going back. I went over this line about 3 times. It's whatever's necessary. So this right here is the true line after multiple passes. When they go home and wash their hair, you want them to still have that same pop. You want the beard to still look fresh. So this is how the haircut turned out. I'm going to give you multiple views of this haircut. If you are new to this channel, and if you got something valuable out of this video, I ask that you subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up, share it. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all on the next video.